Hey everybody, this is Christian Reed, founder of 4th Gen Labs. I'm here at ThriveCon, October 16th, 2025.
AI isn't coming. It's here. It's here.
Today's session is called Left Behind, the Cost of Ignoring AI. It's a new initiative that 4th Gen Labs is going to be doing, especially over 2026. So I look forward to seeing you guys in a little bit. I'm going to be recording the session. We got some mics, we got some feedback. Excited to really share with you guys what this is going to look like.
Pulling back, you were talking about just how fast this has evolved. I remember a year and a half, 2 years ago, it wasn't that long ago, that I'd have employees that like create content for this or that. They'd bring it back to me. I'm like, that's not us, that's AI. It was so obvious when you saw something that wasn't, it was so impersonal. And it's like, write something that's us. And it's crazy today what I see. And so I'm kind of like this weekend, I'm like, actually need to learn about this, because what is it going to be 5 years from now? So, I mean, one of the big things that I'm kind of taking away from this as far as opportunity is the chatting over searching. I mean, it seems like the convenience and the speed and all that is going to be so much, clearly there's lots of concerns. What's going to happen to our kids? What's it going to look like 5 or 10 years from now? But as far as opportunity, it seems like if you can at least educate yourself enough when not to use it, to be able to navigate it and participate in what is inevitable that we can't even I think that there is a huge opportunity. And for me, I just need to want to figure out how I can lean into it, how I can step into it.
I guess the risk would be ChatGPT is going to cherry pick things for, across the web, right? And so anyone here who does marketing or knows anything about SEO or GEO or AI assisted rankings, whatever they're calling it, those are highly based on the site that is the most recognizable will be pulled in first. So let's say you have a product that's on, it's ranked on Google Shopping, on Shopify, at a local store like New Seasons, but it's also on Amazon. And let's say your Amazon reviews are very negative for some reason, because there's other sellers who've been trashing your reputation. Well, ChatGPT is probably going to put that at the highest level of trust compared to some of the smaller sites.
My skincare business, fairly new business. There's one that just has been popping up all over my social media. And I'm like, wow, but are they who they say they are? So I took their information, I put it into ChatGPT, and I found out they are not who they say they are. And they do not get their products from Iceland or, whatever. And I'm like, that makes me feel better, because one of the things that I tried to do with my product is come up with something slightly more original. It's hard to be completely original in the skincare industry, right? So I was like, but I want to be true to my brand, and I want to represent my brand a certain kind of way. And I don't want it to be false. And I see that in a lot of the really big that are splashed all over social media. What they're presenting is not really who they are. So it gave me the tool to find out all the details about the business that I would not normally be able to find.
Something that I would see as a negative to this is similar to what you were saying, but also I did a sample a couple months ago where I asked it to pick the best real estate agent within this certain office. And I gave it a few different prompts. It selected a 19-year-old, and he's real great. He's really nice. They're he's been doing this since high school, so he's been doing it forever. And he does a lot of video content, so I think it pulled because he has a big social media presence. But that's not necessarily the prompts I gave it were a downsizing. I was trying to get me to come up, But it was just kind of funny that over agents with 30, 40 years experience, they pulled the most vibrant. Because he's fun.
All right, just finished my workshop. Amazing group, amazing conversations. There's some really great topics that we discussed, chatting over searching. More people are moving towards just chatting with their information than searching for their information. I talked a little bit about like how my kids just kind of gravitate to it and use the voice mode to be able to talk to their AI assistant and really get the answers they need. What does that disruption have on your organization, on your business, on your brand? When people aren't going to your website no more, they're going to ChatGPT or Gemini to be able to get the information about you. What does your brand look like on those platforms? And what is the risk of not having control of what these tools are saying about your services and products? And so the biggest thing is, if you don't know, you're not going to be prepared. Like, you have to have that awareness. You have to understand the nuances of these tools and how to use it, because if not, your customers are going to expect it, your competitors are going to use it, and you're going to see your competitive edge just kind of slowly wither away, and eventually you'll feel the pressure you'll have to adapt to it. And so I love coming to these conferences. Thank you, Passages for Success. This ThriveCon 2025 was a great event. I definitely will be here next year. It was a great venue, the Vancouver Innovation Center. Highly recommend coming back to this place. Great atmosphere, especially for somebody that's a tech enthusiast like me. So I appreciate you guys. Be ready, because Left Behind is going to be the main thing you're going to be seeing over the next 12 months.
Don't get left behind.